Did you know that in a study of nearly 4,000 older adults, just 15 to 20 minutes of light exercise a day significantly improved their sleep? We're not talking about marathons. We're talking about a short walk, a little stretching, small, doable movements that led to better rest, fewer nighttime awakenings, and clearer mornings. Or that older folks who practiced even a little mindfulness, breathing exercises, light meditation, fell asleep faster, slept deeper, and woke up feeling more refreshed. These aren't marketing claims. They're backed by real science, real people, people just like you, over 60, living at home, looking for better sleep without relying on pills. So if you've ever found yourself lying awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering why your body just won't cooperate anymore, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not stuck. Because while sleep does change with age, that doesn't mean good sleep is gone for good. In fact, with the right tools and small shifts, you can sleep more deeply, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more like you. Today, I'm going to show you how. Let me ask you something. Have you ever opened your eyes in the middle of the night, 2, maybe 3 a.m., and felt like your mind was fully awake even though your body begged for sleep? You shift your pillow, turn to the other side, count a few sheep, but the stillness in the room just makes your thoughts louder. You don't hear cars outside. You don't hear birds. You only hear your own mind racing. And in that moment, you wonder, is this just how it's going to be from now on? Here's the truth no one says out loud. Millions of older adults experience this same moment every single night. It's not just you. It's not your fault. And it's not permanent. That frustrating 2 a.m. moment isn't the end of sleep. It's a signal, a whisper from your body that something needs to shift. Because instead of tossing and turning for hours, what if you knew exactly what to do next? What if, instead of dreading the dark, you looked forward to rest again? That's the journey we're starting today. So why does sleep change so much after 60? It's not in your head. It's not just stress or bad luck. It's biology. As we age, the structure of our sleep, something scientists call sleep architecture, begins to shift. We naturally produce less deep, restorative sleep, known as slow-wave sleep. At the same time, we spend more of the night in light sleep, the kind that's easier to wake from. That's why a car driving by, a creaky floorboard, or even a stray thought can suddenly snap you awake at 2 a.m. and leave you wide-eyed. Research from Harvard and the University of Pittsburgh shows that older adults experience more micro-awakenings, brief moments when your brain stirs but doesn't fully register. You may not remember them, but they fragment your sleep just the same. And it's not just your brain waves, your body's internal clock, the one that tells you when to feel sleepy or alert, starts shifting too. This process is called phase advance, and it means your body starts getting sleepy earlier in the evening and wakes up earlier in the morning. That's why you might feel drowsy by 7:30 p.m., even if you used to stay up until midnight, or why you're waking up at 4 a.m., even after a full night's rest. Now here's what most people get wrong. They think this change means something's broken, that they've failed. But that's not true. Your sleep isn't broken. It's just different. And once you understand what's really going on, you can stop fighting it and start working with it. Because when you stop resisting your natural rhythms, your sleep often improves all by itself. Here's a question most people never ask. What if sleeping less isn't the problem, but sleeping poorly is? Think about it. You lie in bed for 8 hours, tossing, turning, waking up again and again. You check the clock, you sigh, you start over. And in the morning, you feel exhausted. But what if, instead, you got 6 hours of deep, unbroken sleep? What if you woke up feeling sharp, clear, and steady? Which would you rather have? The truth is, quality matters more than quantity. And as we age, clinging to the old 8-hour rule can make us feel like we're constantly failing, even when we're not. So instead of chasing a number, start listening to how you feel. Because 6 hours of solid, restful sleep can be more powerful than 8 hours of struggling. And your body, it already knows the difference. If you want better sleep at night, start with how you spend your day. It might sound strange, but the path to deep, steady sleep doesn't begin at bedtime. It begins the moment you open your eyes. Let's start with light. As soon as you wake up, step outside or open your blinds. Let that morning sunlight hit your eyes. No sunglasses, no screen between you and the sky. Why? Because your body has special cells in the eye, called melanopsin receptors, that tell your brain it's morning, time to shut off melatonin. That one signal, sunlight, resets your entire sleep-wake cycle. Instead of groggily dragging through the day, you begin to align your natural rhythm. That means feeling more alert during daylight hours and sleepier when bedtime arrives. And if you can't get outside, sit by a window. Even 15 minutes of natural light in the first hour of waking can make a real difference. Next up, caffeine. Most people start their day with coffee, and I get it. It's warm, it's comforting. But here's what science says. Your body already produces alertness chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline in the first 60 to 90 minutes after waking. Adding caffeine on top of that, it's like shouting into a room that's already loud. Instead, try this. Hydrate first. Drink a glass of water before that first cup. Then wait 90 minutes after waking before your first sip of coffee. You'll actually get more benefit and less crash. Now let's talk movement. You don't need a gym membership or a perfect routine. Just move your body. 15 to 20 minutes of walking, light cardio, or stretching can help you sleep more deeply that night. Exercise reduces stress, balances hormones, and helps your body build a stronger sleep drive. And here's one more daytime tip. Hydration. Staying well hydrated throughout the day helps your body regulate temperature at night, clear out toxins, and reduce nighttime awakenings. But don't wait until evening to chug water. Front load your hydration. Drink earlier in the day so you're not waking up at 1 a.m. to use the bathroom. So let's put it all together. Morning light, delayed caffeine, gentle movement, steady hydration. None of these take more than a few minutes. But when practiced daily, they create a rhythm your body can trust. And that rhythm carries you all the way to a better night's sleep. Now, maybe you're thinking, that sounds like a lot. I can't change everything at once. Good, because you don't have to. Instead of overhauling your entire routine overnight, try something I call the Habit of the Month Club. Just one new change each month. Maybe this month you start walking in the morning. Next month, you delay your coffee. The month after that, you adjust your bedtime routine. Small steps, one at a time, each one building on the last. Because when you make change manageable, you make it stick. And over time, those tiny habits create a powerful shift, not just in your sleep, but in how you feel every single day. Do what needs doing. Lay out clothes for tomorrow. Tidy the kitchen. Reply to last-minute emails, anything that clears space in your mind and morning. The second 20 minutes, hygiene. Brush your teeth. Wash your face. Take a warm shower if that helps you relax. And here's a tip. If you wear makeup during the day, don't wait until bedtime to remove it. Do it earlier, under softer lighting. That way, you're not blasting your eyes with bright blue light right before bed. A major melatonin killer. Now the last 20 minutes, this is where the magic happens. No screens, no emails, no news. Instead, choose a calming, positive distraction. That could be light reading, a guided meditation, breathing exercises, even prayer or gratitude journaling. The goal here isn't to fall asleep. It's to gently lead your mind away from the day and toward rest. Because if your mind is racing the second your head hits the pillow, you've skipped the runway. And without that smooth descent, sleep becomes a crash landing. So try it tonight. 3 simple blocks, 1 clear routine, and let your body know it's safe to let go. Even with the best routine, your bedroom environment plays a huge role in how well you sleep. So let's talk about a few simple tweaks that can make a big difference, especially after 60, when your body becomes more sensitive to light, sound, and temperature. First up, temperature. Cooler is better. Your core body temperature needs to drop slightly to fall asleep and stay asleep. So aim for a room between 65 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That range helps trigger melatonin release and keeps your sleep deeper. Still feeling too warm? Try sleeping with fewer layers. Some people sleep best in just a t-shirt and underwear. Others ditch the clothes entirely. And interestingly, studies show that sleeping nude can improve thermoregulation and even intimacy. Another tip? Stick your feet out from under the covers. The bottoms of your feet don't have hair follicles, so they release heat more easily. It's like a built-in cooling system. Now, what about noise and light? Even dim light from a phone, clock, or hallway can disrupt melatonin. So keep your room as dark as possible. Blackout curtains, no glowing electronics. And if you need a nightlight, choose one with red or amber tones. As for sound, white noise machines or soft fans can help mask environmental noise. But here's something unexpected. Some people actually sleep better with a TV on in the background, as long as it's low and not flashing light directly into your face. Why? Because it creates passive distraction, something to focus on that pulls you away from anxious thoughts. So set up your space with care. Think of your bedroom as a sanctuary, one that invites rest, not stimulation. Your body responds to that, and over time, so will your sleep. By now, you might be wondering, do I really need a pill to fix my sleep? The answer, for most people, it was no, because what you've just seen is this. Your body wants to sleep. It's built to rest, recover, and reset. And with the right rhythm, the right habits, in the right environment, it often will, without medication. So before you reach for the bottle, reach for consistency. Reach for morning light, for that quiet hour before bed, for a room that supports, not distracts. Because when your daily patterns support your biology, your body responds. And sleep comes more naturally than you think. Now let's talk about something important and often overlooked. What if you've done everything right? You've changed your habits, you've optimized your environment, you've created a bedtime routine that feels solid, but sleep still doesn't come easily, or it comes in pieces, light, broken, frustrating. That's when it's time to look a little deeper, because sometimes the problem isn't your habits, it's your body asking for help. Let's start with one of the most common issues, nocturia, waking up multiple times to use the bathroom. For many older adults, this becomes a regular nightly disruption. Some of it is natural aging, but frequent urination, 2, 3, even 4 times a night, can be a sign of something more. An overactive bladder, prostate issues, or side effects from medications. If this sounds familiar, try front-loading your fluids during the day. Cut back on liquids, especially tea, soup, or juicy fruits, after 6 p.m. And talk to your doctor. A simple conversation could save your sleep. Next up, restless leg syndrome, or RLS. If you lie down and suddenly feel like your legs need to move, a crawling, jittery, itchy sensation, that urge can keep you from falling asleep. It's more common than you think, and it's often linked to low iron, magnesium, or even certain medications. Again, this is treatable. A quick blood test, a supplement adjustment, or switching medications might solve the problem. Then there's sleep apnea, the silent culprit. Many people assume if they don't snore, they don't have it. But apnea can show up as sudden wake-ups, gasping for air, or just feeling exhausted after a full night of sleep. If you've tried everything and still wake up tired, ask your doctor about a sleep study. There are at-home tests now, simple and affordable. And lastly, medications themselves. Some common drugs, like beta blockers, antidepressants, or antihistamines, can interfere with your sleep rhythm. Don't stop anything without guidance, but do ask your doctor, could this be part of the problem? Because sometimes fixing sleep isn't about adding something. It's about adjusting what's already there. And that starts with asking the right questions. Here's the truth. Better sleep after 60 isn't a dream. It's possible, and it's personal. You don't need a perfect routine. You don't need to go back to how things used to be in your 40s. And you definitely don't need to settle for restless nights and foggy mornings. What you do need is this: a little light in the morning, a little movement during the day, a little quiet before bed, and a willingness to listen, not to old rules, but to your body now, because your rhythms have changed. But that doesn't mean rest is gone. It means rest looks different, and maybe even better, when you work with it. Start small, pick one habit, build from there. Because when you give your brain and body what they truly need, sleep returns, energy returns, you return. If this video helped you understand your sleep a little better, don't stop here. There's another video waiting for you where I walk through exactly what to do when you wake up in the middle of the night, step by step. Click right here to keep learning. And while you're at it, try one new habit tonight, just one. Then tell me in the comments, what's the first small shift you're going to make? Because your best sleep might just be one small change away.